Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and back to my living room floor again to chat all things weddings. Now, this week we are going back a little bit, back to the basics with wedding planning and creating a checklist of things you've got to do month by month between getting engaged and walking down the aisle. There is an awful lot to do when it comes to wedding planning, and looking at all the tasks ahead can seem a little daunting. So breaking it down, working out what you've got to do each month, how it's going to work, what your to-do list is going to look like can be so much easier. This is pretty difficult to do because everyone watching this is going to have different timescales. You might have 6 months, you might have 18 months, you might have 2 years, you might have a year. See what I mean? There's a lot of different variables. So today we're going to break it down. Imagine as if you had a year to 18 months to plan your wedding, and then you can take this information and create your own schedule. Now you can grab a pen and paper and write loads of notes as you're watching this video, or wait till the end and I'll let you know where you can download a little handy PDF with all the information done for you. And if you've already started and you're looking for kind of pointers on what you may have missed, or just to make sure that you're going in the right direction, this is a great video to watch as well. I'm sure we've met before, but if we haven't, my name is Beth and I'm a professional planner here in the UK. And this channel, it's my little wedding world where each week I get to share hints, tips, stories and secrets all about the wedding industry to make sure that your whole wedding planning process is way less stressful. So let's get into this today. My checklist for how to plan your wedding, what to do month by month, and I hope it really helps. So for the purpose of today, we're going to imagine you've got about a year to 18 months to plan your wedding. So you've got plenty of time to spread things out, it's not too chaotic, and you've got time to kind of do a few things, have a bit of time off and go back into it. Now, everybody plans their weddings slightly differently. Some people like to do everything in one go and just get it done. Others like to do a little bit now, wait a few months, do something else, and that is totally fine. This is just a guide today. Take it, play with it, create it in your own way and make it work for you, your situation and all the other commitments you have in your life. Let's start at the very beginning. Anything from 18 months to 12 months, what should you be doing at that point? Well, first off, you're going to want to get organized. This is the point where you want to kind of finalize your guest list, work out your budget, work out what's important to you and set all those things in stone. So going forward, planning is so much easier. This is the fun time in planning, the time you get to sit down as a couple and start dreaming and coming up with ideas for your wedding day and things that you might like to do. This could be looking at where you get married. Do you want to get married in a church? Do you want a civil ceremony? Would you like to go abroad or stay close to home to get married? Can you imagine it being a really big wedding or something small and intimate? After you've kind of worked out all these things, you want to start thinking about viewing venues and setting the date in stone and working out when exactly you're going to get married. So go out there, enjoy going around venues, have a little nose around of what you like and set that date and get it sorted. Still in this kind of 12 to 18 month period, you're going to want to, after you've booked your venue, start looking at those key suppliers, the people that are going to be really crucial to your wedding day or are really high up in your list of priorities. This could be things like photographers, caterers, florists. Maybe you've got your heart set on a hair and makeup artist. Anyone who is so important to you, make sure you're booking them in with plenty of time so you make sure you get them. At this point as well, you'll also want to start thinking about who's going to be in your bridal party and setting a date for an engagement party so you can start to celebrate with all your friends and family. I wanted to mention your dress in this as well because this kind of sits between a few different categories, but anything from 12 to 9 months, you want to start to be looking for your wedding dress. Start going out hunting, start trying some things on and trying to search for that one. And if you want to hear more about how to search for the dress and all the processes that go into that, make sure you check out this video and go over and watch that if you haven't done so already. Let's move forward now. 6 to 12 months before the wedding, you'll want to be booking any remaining suppliers and make sure you've got all those contracts signed and deposits paid. You've hopefully got a good idea of what your dress is going to look like for the day, so you can start thinking about your bridal party and the groomsmen as well, what suits people are going to have, what dresses you're going to want to buy, any outfits you need to get, and start thinking about all the accessories that go with it too. It's time to start refining that guest list that you did earlier on as well, tying down exactly who you're going to be inviting and talking to stationery suppliers or sourcing stationery that you're going to make yourself. Invitations don't have to go out quite yet, but it is really good to get yourself organised so you're not going to be worrying about it later down the line. As you've now booked most of your suppliers, you want to keep up to date with any due deposits or any interim payments, anything like that that's going to be coming in. Make sure you're marking them down in your calendar and they're not going to catch you out last minute. Remember to have fun throughout the whole planning process, and it's nice at this stage to maybe think about booking in a wedding tasting so you get to do something exciting towards your wedding, and maybe start thinking about that honeymoon that you've been dreaming of too. 3 months to go, it's getting a little bit closer now, getting excited, and this is where we really start to finalise the details. At this stage, you're going to want to make sure that your guest list is 100% finalised and you're sending the invitations out as well. You're going to want to make sure you've ordered your wedding rings, as they may take a little bit of time to get made and sent back to you as well. Start booking in any final meetings that you need to attend. This could be with your venue, with your caterer, florist, anything like that. And lastly, when you've got about 3 months to go, start thinking about the rest of your bridal party, any gifts that you want to buy for them, and especially from the date, making sure even you are ordering any bouquets or any gifts that you might want to give out to your family on the day. 1 month to go, it's time to get really excited. This is down to final fittings, going on and trying your actual dress on and getting those final alterations done. You'll be starting to think about bringing your wedding dress home, collecting your rings, getting all your accessories sorted, and really bringing that full outfit together. From an admin point of view, this is where you get in all the final numbers, and I always say try and get things in at least a month before the wedding day. Final RSVPs, sort out all your kind of spreadsheets and stuff, however you're keeping up to date with how the numbers are coming back in and what things you've got to order, or what information you've got to pass on to other suppliers is. Finalise your table plan so you know where everyone's going to sit and that it's all going to fit on the day. You can then start preparing all your decor and all your bits you're going to bring in plastic boxes, bags, whatever you want to do per table, so that is done nice and in advance. About 2 to 3 weeks before the wedding, you're going to want to be sending all your final numbers off to your suppliers. This means for your venue, for any accommodation, for your food, for your chairs, for your cutlery and crockery, for your flowers, all your different suppliers. You're going to want to make sure you're giving them all the details with plenty of notice. And at this point, it's a really good time to think about writing those speeches. So many people leave it till like a few days before the wedding, and it can get really stressful and busy. So give yourself plenty of time, a month before the wedding, start writing that speech and practicing it as well, so you feel so confident on the day. 1 week to go, this is where everything comes together. You're going to want to collect all the outfits, making sure you've got them all stored in one place and they're ready to go. And as a little tip, you want to start wearing in your wedding shoes as well, so there's no unexpected rubbing or anything like that on the wedding day. And if there is, you can prepare yourself to have a few plasters handy. Have one final check of all the kind of arrangements, contact all your suppliers, make sure everyone knows what's going on, and pass all the useful information over to key people on the day. Do all of your bridal party know what they're doing? Everyone who's doing speeches know what's going on? And has your photographer had a final shot list from you as well? Doing all this stuff in advance means that your last few days are way more relaxing, and you're not going to be stressing about contacting everyone and updating all these details. Go and have a few spa treatments, hang out with your friends and family, and really enjoy those last few days before your actual wedding day. So that was a really brief overview, loads of information chucked at you, and as I said, there is a free PDF you can get your hands on with all this information and so much more. If you are interested in that, head on over to the link just below here. It's on my website homepage. Sign up and that will be sent straight over to you. I really hope this video has helped. Lots and lots of information, but your wedding day is going to be unique to you, so take all this information and use it in the way that best suits you. If you've liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button for me, and of course, if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and come and join the community. That is all from me today. I hope you really enjoyed. Have a wonderful week whatever you're doing, and I will see you here very soon. Bye!